Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to make a cozy ghost wearing a beanie. The ghost look very comfy and very cute, and I think it will be perfect for the Halloween or fall season. This will be the 5th and the last Halloween videos for this year. If you are missing the other 4, I will make sure to put the link on the description box below. As per usual, I'm using 5-ply milk cotton yarns. And for this video, I'm using white and purple. And for the hook, I'm using a 3mm hook. And this is the other materials that you may need for this video. We're going to start with the white yarn and we're going to make a magic ring. So we're going to wrap the yarn around the fingers. When you flip it, there will be 2 lines. We're going to hook under the first line and hook into the second one. And finish it with a chain. And that is a magic ring. Next, we're going to make single crochet. And for single crochet, we're going to insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over again and pull the yarn through. So that is a single crochet. Since we need 6 single crochet for the first round, we're going to make 5 more. That's 6 single crochet. We're going to pull the yarn to close the ring. And we're going to continue into the second round. And for the second round, we're going to make increase. For increase, we have to make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So I'm going to start with a single crochet first. Then we're going to mark that first stitch. And then still on the same stitch, we're going to make 1 more single crochet. So that is an increase. And for the next stitches, we're just going to make increase until we reach the end of this round. That is the end of the second round. Now we're going to continue into round 3. And for this round, we're going to make a single crochet and an increase. So we're going to make a single crochet first. Then on the next stitch, we're going to make an increase. And that's the pattern for this round, a single crochet and an increase. We're going to repeat that pattern until we reach the end of this round. Now we're going to continue into round 4. And for this round, we're going to make 2 single crochet and an increase. So we're going to start with 2 single crochet first. Then on the next stitch, we're going to make an increase. And that is the pattern for this round. 2 single crochet and an increase. We're going to repeat that pattern until we reach the end of this round. So that is the end of round 4. Now we're going to continue into the next round. And for round 5 until round 9, we're just going to fill each stitch with a single crochet. So this is what it's going to look like so far. And now we're going to continue into the next round. We're going to start with 10 single crochet. Then on the next stitch, we're going to make a bubble stitch. To make a bubble stitch, we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn through, yarn over again and pull it out from the first and the second loop. So now there are 2 loops on your hook. We're going to repeat the same process. Wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the stitch, yarn over and pull the yarn out, yarn over again and pull it out from the first and the second loop. And now there are 3 loops on your hook. We're going to repeat the same process until we have 5 loops on our hook. Once you have 5 loops on the hook, you can yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops. So that is a bubble stitch. We're going to continue with 3 single crochet. Then we're going to make another bubble stitch. Then we're going to finish the round with 9 single crochet. If you are using the safety eyes, then you can insert the eyes now. I'm placing it between round 6 and round 7. And we are going to continue into the next round. And for round 11 until round 13, we're going to make a single crochet for each stitch. It's going to look like this, and now we're going to continue into the next round. And for this round, we're not going to use both loops, but we're only going to use the front loop only. So we're going to start with a slip stitch. Then still on the same stitch, we're going to make half double crochet. So we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook, insert it into the loop, yarn over and pull the yarn through. And there are 3 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull it out from all the loops. That's a half double crochet. We're going to make another half double crochet still on the same loop. We're going to skip 1 stitch and we're going to make a slip stitch on the next one. Remember that we're only going to use the front loop for this round. We're going to continue with 2 half double crochet still on the same loop. skip one stitch and make a slip stitch on the next stitch. Then continue with 2 half double crochet. So that is the pattern for this round. You can just repeat the pattern until we reach the end of this round. So that is the end of round 14. We're going to take off the marker and make a slip stitch on the very first stitch. And for the next round, we're going to use the back loops from round 14. So as you can see here at the bottom of the gauze, you can see these little lines that were made from the back loops from round 14. And that is where we are going to make the stitches for the next round. So we're going to make a chain, and then using the back loops, we're just going to make a single crochet for each loop. We're going to continue into the next round, and we're going to start making decrease. For this round, we're going to make 2 single crochet and a decrease, and we're going to start with 2 single crochet first. And for a decrease, we're going to insert the hook into the front loop of the stitch, and also into the front loop of the next stitch. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Yarn over again and pull it out from the loops. That is a decrease. We're going to continue with the pattern of 2 single crochet and a decrease until we reach the end of this round. For the last round, we're going to make a single crochet and a decrease. We're going to start with a single crochet. And then we're going to make a decrease. And that is the pattern for this round. We're going to repeat that pattern until we reach the end of the round. Next, we're going to insert the stuffing. Then you can cut the yarn. And as you can see here, we still have a little hole at the bottom part of the gauze. And we are going to close it. And to close it, we're going to grab our hook and we're going to insert it into the front loop of the stitch. Pull the yarn through the loops. And we are going to do the same thing for the rest of the stitches. Once you are done, then you can just pull the yarn to close the hole. You can weave in the end, and we are done with the goose. Now we are going to add some details for the face. And for the mouth, I'm just going to make a horizontal line using a black yarn. Then it is totally optional, but you can also add some blush. And we are done with the goose. Now we're going to make the beanie. And we are going to start with a slip knot. So slip knot is similar to magic ring. So we're going to wrap the yarn around the fingers. When you flip it, there will be two lines. Hook under the first one and hook into the second one. You can let go and hold into the yarn. And we are going to pull it on both sides. And that is a slip knot. We're going to continue with 12 chains. We're going to skip the first and the second chain and start from the third one. We're going to make half double crochet. Don't forget to mark the first half double crochet. And then for the rest of the chains, we're just going to fill each chain with a half double crochet. So in the end, there will be 10 half double crochet in total. So that is the end of the first round. This is actually the height of the beanie. So if you feel like it needs to be longer, then you can add more chains and more half double crochet. And also don't forget that you will actually fold the beanie. So you have to calculate that as well. This one I think is a good size for the goose that I made. So now we're going to continue into the second round. And we're going to make 2 chains. And this would be the turning chains. We're going to turn the beanie and start making half double crochet on the stitch, not on the chain. And we're only going to use the back loop only. Don't forget to mark the first stitch. And then for the rest of the stitches, we're going to make a half double crochet on the back loop. So that is the second round done. We're going to make another 2 chains as the turning point. We're going to skip those 2 chains and make a half double crochet on the stitch on the back loop. We're going to continue with half double crochet for the rest of the stitches. And we're actually going to make more rounds like this until it is long enough to wrap around the goose head. So this is what mine looks like after 15 rounds. And I think this is good enough for the goose. Next we can cut the yarn, but we're gonna leave a long tail for sewing the beanie. We're going to start by sewing the 2 edges together. So we're going to insert the yarn into a needle. And then we're going to fold the beanie. So it doesn't really matter if you fold it this way or this way. because the pattern on both sides are the same. So we're going to fold it, and then using a needle, we're going to sew the two edges together. I'm only using back loops, but if you can really find it, then you can just sew it however you want, as long as the two edges are connected together. So we are done with the edges. Now we are going to close the top. And to do that, we're just going to insert the yarn in and out through the holes at the top of the hat. Once you are done, you can pull the yarn to close the top. And then we are going to sew it a little bit so that it is more secure. We are going to bring the yarn into the inside part, flip it over, and we can weave in the end. You are done with the beanie and you can put it on the ghost. And that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been really fun making the Halloween videos. If you have made any of those, please let me know in the comment section below. Tell me which one is your favorite. And I will see you on the next video. Bye!